Or at least I think plain glass also is fine,
Just
right?
gonna have a toast.
It's a toast, right? My speech is a toast.
For that we need water.
We need water.
Oh, it's उतने कम में quarter में किसका होगा? Full.
ले लो.
Shall I stop the recording and then again start?
No, it's okay. This part of making. That's of the part.
Shall I get started?
Yeah, please.
So welcome to the very exciting session of today. Today we are having a 145th session of Radisys SoundBytes Toastmasters Club. Before starting the session, I would like to mention 3 ground rules that we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. Rule number 1, please do not discuss about sex, religion and politics. Rule number 2, please put yourself on mute if you're not speaking for online, and for offline, please stay quiet. Rule number 3, if you're stepping outside of the meeting, please do not do it in between the speeches are going on, as it may disturb the speaker. Thank you. So, with this, I would like to welcome our president of our club. I would like to say something. Right? We all think that we like to travel, we like to cook, we all love food, and food and languages connect everybody. And we all have the urge to learn new things and languages and food. I would consider myself a cook, and maybe I like cooking, and I like to discuss about all these things. But our president is somebody I would say who I consider a chef and a connoisseur. So please welcome with me our president of today, president of our club, Toastmaster. Yeah, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajan, but you're not entirely wrong in the fact that I am president for today. This being the last session of this Toastmasters year, and what that essentially means is that we will be switching out of the current XCOM and moving into and welcoming the new XCOM in a matter of about 10 days or less. So there's not much that I want to say in my presidential address right now, because I will be addressing all of this and everything that I want to say very shortly in my prepared speech, which is why I chose today of all days to deliver that particular speech as well. So before long, let me tap the table, we don't have a gavel, and declare the meeting open, and I hand it back to you, Toastmaster Rajan.
Thank you so much, Professor Surya. So, with this, now I would like to welcome our table topic master for today and our host, Prasann. He joined our Toastmasters Club to improve his speaking skills. And he likes to play chess and badminton. And he currently reading Russian novels. So please welcome Prasann. Over to you.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'm present, and the today theme is spice it up. So basically at my place, when you say to make things spicy, they just put more chili. But later I come to know that is not the thing. Okay, so let's spice it up today meeting with all kind of ingredients, right? Not just loudly speaking. Just bring so many stories, so that you can make this today meeting more interesting. And with that, I would like to introduce the next role taker, that is Timer, Swet. And as of now, I think Swet is, I have seen him kind of participating in the meeting quite a lot, with a lot of interest. And even after the session, if he has a kind of points, he will come forward and share it. So I see a lot of enthusiasm in him. So let's welcome him to introduce himself and his role.
Thanks, Prasanth, for the kind introduction. So, hello everyone. I will be your timer for today. We will have 3 sections in which I will monitor the timings. First will be a prepared speech by Yashwarya. The allowed timing for the prepared speech is around 3 to 4 minutes. When the timer hits 3 minutes, I will show green card. When the timer hits 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I will show yellow card. And after that, at 4 minutes, I will be continuously showing red card, and it will show up until the speech ends. There will be a 30 seconds buffer allowed for every speech, table topic, and evaluation. So everyone is actually expected to use it. We will welcome you to use it. And after that, the timing will be for the table topics. Allowed timing for table topic is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow. And at 2 minutes, I will continuously be showing red card. For the table topics also, we have 30 seconds buffer that you can use. And after that, we will have the evaluations. Allowed timing for evaluation is around 2 to 3 minutes. Same for evaluation also. At 2 minutes, I will be showing green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, yellow. And at 3 minutes, I will be continuously showing red card. So that's it from my side. Let's have a good session. Thank you.
Thanks, Sweet, for introducing yourself and role. Let's now move to the next role taker, and that is our grammarian, today grammarian, Pranali. Introducing her, still exploring new hobbies, whether it is cooking, gardening, discovering new places, or anything that keeps her motivated and her mind active. And she always curious to try something new and keep learning. Yeah, I would like to welcome her to introduce her.
Thank you so much, Prasanth. So, hi everyone. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and the guests. So today my role is to serve as a grammarian. So in today's session, I'll be looking after all the usage of good phrases and strong vocabulary, and I'll be even introducing the word of the day, which I encourage everyone to use in their table topic sessions as well as in their speech. So the word of the day is piquant. The meaning is having a pleasant, sharp or spicy taste. So the pronunciation is piquant. So you can say it as piquant. The usage is they add a sharp, pungent flavor to dishes with piquant base. And the second one would be the salted eggs added a lovely piquant flavor. So yeah, thank you, and I hope you all use this word in your speeches and your table topic. Thank you.
Thanks for introducing your role. Now let's move to the next role taker. And today we have a speech, a Pekin speech, and for that we need a Pekin evaluator, right? So for that we have a special person, Sarah. I would like to welcome Sarah to introduce himself and evaluation criteria.
For the wonderful introduction. Hello everyone. Today I will be evaluator. Today that's my role, and I'll be evaluating the L3 P2 S1 speech of Aishwarya. I had to really study that. I had to say that correctly. I too also looking forward to a weekend speech from Aishwarya. So once post the evaluation, when I am called for the report, I'll be presenting my report. So today's her primary objective is to do a toast, to deliver the session like a toast, and the timings as the timer explained is 3 to 4 minutes, so it's going to be a shorter one. So with that, wishing all the best to Aishwarya, and that's about my role. Back to you, Prasanth, to take care of that.
Okay. Thanks, Sarah, for introducing yourself and your role. Also, moving to the speech. And before we move to the speech, let me introduce the speaker. I don't have any kind of introduction which I have got, but what I have seen in the meeting, I mean, there are people who give a speech. They read the speech, they come in the stage, and they read there also. But I have seen her giving the speech, and she's like, acting in a movie, right? Totally in the speech, the body language, the voice modulation, everything, without caring about like people, right? I mean, that kind of speaker we need. So let's welcome our speaker Aishwarya for a speech. Aishwarya, we shall overcome and we most certainly did. We shall overcome and we most certainly did. Aishwarya.
Good afternoon, dear ExCom members, team members, Toastmasters, and friends. I cannot find the words to express just how proud I am to be standing here today before you all at the end of yet another Toastmasters year, and significantly at the end of my year and my tenure as president of this amazing club. To say that this club this year has been challenging would be a colossal understatement. We rode in strong. We started off really strong at the coattails of what was possibly the most successful year our club has ever had, with the achievement of 9 DCP points and the president's distinguished status. But what started off as a year that we thought would be a breeze very quickly turned the tables. We went from a thriving 20-member club to a mere 8 members. It was like a slap in the face. People not only quit the ExCom, but the company itself. We went from 20 to less than half that number. But that was one of the most challenging and most disheartening times that I have ever felt. But it is true that when God closes a door, somewhere she opens a window. And that's exactly what happened. At my lowest, I had the most amazing people step up and back me up. And I say me because I was the representative of this club. Today, we are here. A mere 9-member club, a small club, but a happy club nonetheless. With members who enthusiastically participated in sessions, but also not only participated in sessions, but also joined ExCom and took other roles. With the support of these members, we pulled off not only the Codathon meets Toastmasters like we do every year, but we also participated in district events, won accolades and recognition for our club, and most successfully conducted a good open house that allowed more people in the organization to understand about Toastmasters in general and learn about our club, SoundBytes Club. To everyone who stood together and pulled through all of what happened last year, I am deeply grateful. Thank you for showing up consistently the way you did. It was like I have been supported like never before. This toast today is very much in honor of all the people that came together, stood up and persevered and pulled through the last 9 months. It made the last year feel a little less bitter and a little more piquant. So, dear members, please raise your glasses and be upstanding as we are here to celebrate a year that taught us to persevere, that taught us that we will fall, but we can stand back up and stand tall with our head held high and show that resilience is all it takes for hard work to be recognized. I also want to take this opportunity to welcome our new ex-com, who is going to be headed by the ever-smiling Toastmaster Sharat and his brilliant team members. Dear team, I wish you the absolute best. May you have success in every endeavor. And needless to say, I will be there standing with you in support of you at any point, at every point that you need. Thank you.
What a wonderful speech. Okay, so now we can move to the next session, table topics. For that, Pranali, could you say? So the theme is spice it up, and according to theme we have the topics. So you get the chance to speak on those topics, and you can bring different kind of story and spice it up the conversation. Okay. So with this, I would like to start the table topics, and I would like to welcome the volunteers who want to speak, take part in the table topics. Anyone? We can go with the Rajan.
Okay.
So
Already silly.
yeah, we have a topic from 2 to 8. Which one will take?
Okay, 3.
Okay, can we open the 3? Slide 3. Okay. So topic for you is, if you are a spice, what would you be and why?
So I love to eat so many dishes, and I do have I believe I do have a good taste than many of people than others. In my city, today I actually bought some home cooked food as well from my mother. So in general, I like to have a really subtle taste in things, but sometimes the subtle taste don't come up. And to improve the taste, my mom sometimes does it. She puts more chili, and then I understood is some taste. Even though I don't like very chili, very hot items, but for some dishes, I love to have so much chili in the dishes. Though I don't have it today, but like mushroom, for example, the way my mom cooks with so much chili, I always have some water in my eyes and some nosy coming from my nose. But even though I love it, so I think I would like to be chili that enhances the flavor so much, and I want to be of such character so that by being with somebody, being with you, I enhance the club or something like with you. I want to be improved and improve everybody. So that's what I want to be. Thank you.
Thanks. And if you want to be chili, I would like to keep proper distance from you. Yeah, and good that you mentioned that you're not having chili today, so you can try your food. Okay. With this, let's move to the next participant.
I can.
Okay. So we have slide from 2 to 8. 3 is taken. 2. You get to ban one spice forever. Which one and why?
I get a chance to ban one spice forever, that's gonna be chili. What spice? As somebody rightly said before, right? You hear the word spicy, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Probably it will be chili or pepper, something that adds to that, a burning taste, I would say. And then not everyone can process chilies, like some who are fortunate, they can process it much better. But coming from an Indian, I know it is very, surprising that, can't handle spice. Especially if I tell it somewhere abroad, I'm sure they're gonna just directly laugh. You can't handle spice. So that is my situation. So what I feel is, I am not the picket person. I don't like that sudden burst of spice or sudden burst of flavor. I'd like to keep it uniform. So only when it comes to the food taste. Otherwise, you'll be thinking, oh, this is such a bland and boring person. So maybe the food I like it to be slightly bland and slightly predictable and slightly, average throughout, rather than the sudden picket of flavors, which I think chili does. And there are certain dishes I know that the spice I can handle, but there will be some chili pieces which are still there. And then, I've seen people, they pick it up and keep it aside and then they savor the dish. How much ever I hunt, sometimes people like us are the ones who get that big chunk of chili. And then you bite it and then suddenly all my hiccups start. I start looking for water, there'll be no water. They'll be like, oh my God, out of all the people. There are people who will be hunting for chili, they won't get it. And the person like me who wants to keep it aside, they are the ones who will get it. I believe that is the life. That is life itself. Right? So with that, thanks once again, and yes, let's ban chili.
Yeah, thanks. I quite agree with you on this. Let's ban the chili. This will not just save us, it will save the planet. You know why? It will save a lot of water and a lot of ballot papers. Okay, and good one. Moving to the next.
Eat later.
That's the spice pick later.
Okay, with this, let's move to the next participant. We have Swet.
That can be the timer for it.
So, which slide would you like to take?
Let's go with 5.
Can we have the 5? Okay, so you are opening a restaurant with only one pizarre rule. What is it?
Okay. So if I am opening a restaurant, one bizarre rule. The bizarre rule would be related to chili on. One bizarre rule: if you can't handle chili, you can't eat here. Well, actually the chili has quite a bit of history, good history. It was mainly introduced for the people with non-affluent background, people who couldn't afford spices, really good spices. Spices were really expensive in the modern era also, 15th, 16th century, when it was exported from India to other countries, it was really expensive in other countries. And in southern India, only it was available for everyone. But other people also needed some kind of flavor related to some spice. That was the origin of chili. They could get some kind of flavor. So it was introduced in Mexico, as I remember, so that people could get some flavor on their tongue, some piquant flavor on their tongue. So it was kind of a spice that was introduced for the people who don't have money. So that would be the point of my restaurant. You will have to handle chili. Chili is not when we say in the restaurants also. If you if you tell the waiter that you want your food to be spicy, they would put just the chili. That's what we will do. We will not spice it up. We will just put on the chili. So yeah, that's what you will have to handle. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I think before even opening your restaurant, you have lost 2 customers. Because I can eat anything. You can ask me eat boiled food, right? I will eat it, but not the chili. Okay, because it's to this state. Also, like I have noticed one thing about Swet is that whenever he's speaking, he brings a lot of history and stories, right? So I think that we need to spend more time with him so we can get to know more history about things. Okay, with this, we'll move to the next.
Yeah, we'll go with the 8th slide.
8th slide. Okay. Okay, so the topic for you is, have you ever cried because of food? Too spicy, too emotional, too terrible? Tell us the story.
So I belong to like a state called as Maharashtra. In that, spice tolerance is very high. So we basically eat or we have misal pav, if you might be aware of. So we put a lot of like the oil which is dipped into chili powder. So we have that as a tadka on top of the misal, which is like mixture of the moong, okay, which is sprouted, and even we have a lot of spicy foods, okay, and even if it comes to non-veg, it will be too spicy. So that's how we have builded ourselves in a way that we can have our spice tolerance to another level. But I'm not that one. So I have like many times encountered this thing. Like in my family, everyone is used to having this spicy food. But when it comes to me, I'll be always like dripping my eyes with water. Even if I'll go out to have pani puri, I used to tell him, Bhaiya, please put some like sweet water in it, although it's already sweet. So that was my spice tolerance. So with time, I have like I have built my tolerance to certain level that now at least I can have pani puri without having the sweet pani in it. So yeah, so that was my prerequisite story. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, I think she rightly said that the Maharashtrian people have a high tolerance. And why I say this? Because I have 2 roommates, and that from Maharashtra. And whenever they're cooking, I have to eat outside. And whenever I'm cooking, I will take my food away, and then they will mix the spice and then eat. I don't know why. They have too much liking for the spice. Okay, with this, we can move to the next.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
What is left?
7 is left.
Okay.
6 is left.
Okay, 7 then. Invent a new spice and tell us how it can fix people's problems in last week. Okay. Let's do a quick poll here. Who likes chili? Who doesn't like chili? Okay, so we're 3.5 to 2. We're clearly in the majority with the 3.5, and I want to say that here's another little piece of factoid that you may or may not be aware of. When we eat chili and we feel the burning sensation and it's just so spicy that we can't handle it, and like we have snot coming through our nose and our ears are burning and eyes are watering, the brain does not understand spice. What it is feeling is pain. So essentially what we're doing is we are tricking our brains into thinking that our tongues are under attack, and therefore it is doing everything in its brain, it's the possibility to tell the body to get away from that pain. But then here we are, a lot of us just go and enjoy that spice. So we add that chili sauce and we add more chili flakes. And so what we're doing essentially is giving pain to ourselves and getting pleasure from it. Okay? So there's something called a pleasure pain phenomenon, right? And my new spice would definitely be in that range. And it would be somewhat of a countermeasure to the chili. Okay, it's a spice because it would add flavor, but that flavor would be something along the lines of what dairy products do to a spicy tongue, right? Like what milk can do and what curd can do to a spicy tongue. That's what I would do. So maybe like a little bit of like a thing that can add a little bit of acidity to it, but just, just better for the tongue. So that we don't have people like Shwet who ban people from entering restaurants. And people who can't eat pani puri because they just can't handle the spice. Hey, can you add that little like piece of whatever pepper to the food and you're all good to go. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Enjoying pain, that is called sadist.
No, others' pain is there.
I think even if you are
Enjoying your own pain is called masochism.
Okay, whatever it is, like, what about
So yeah.
We shall overcome.
In case it's my tablet dies, I have already its backup on my mobile also. Backup.
Prepared.
Yeah. So let's start with the speech timer evaluation. Ashwarya took 3 minutes and 48 seconds, and allowed timing like actually more. I think 5 to 10 seconds you would have taken more, but I was so involved in your speech, I I started the timer a bit late. So yeah, no, sorry for that. But yeah, it's fine. It was actually a really good speech, so that's it. It happens. Yeah, it was well within the time, so thank you. Yeah. And then coming to the table topics, Rajan took 1 minute and 25 seconds. Well, allowed timing is 1 minute to 2 minutes, but still the last time also you took less than the allowed, like 1 minute 7 seconds also. So we would encourage you to take somewhat more time in your topics. Sharath in his speech to ban chili took 1 minute and 57 seconds. Well, that's a good time to speak on banning chili. Yeah. I took 2 minutes and 8 seconds to explain why I ban people like Sharath. Pranali took 1 minute and 20 seconds on to explain why she mixes more sweet in her already sweet pani puri. And then last, Ashwarya. Well, she took 2 minutes and 7 seconds to make Sarath come to my restaurant. And then evaluation. Sarath took 3 minutes and 8 seconds, but within the time, and we have already defined that buffer is for 30 seconds. So yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thanks. Now let's move to the next rule taker, that is grammarian. So I would like to invite Pranali to present her. Yeah.
So thank you to all the participants and the speaker. It was very lively session, I would say. And the word of the day was used a lot of times. That was very nice of everyone and nicely used words. So Prasang used for 2 times and Sharath used for 3 times. Shwet used once. I couldn't note of Aishwarya because I was even engrossed in her speech that I literally forgot to like write down the words and the phrases which were used. But yeah, and yeah, that's all about the grammarian reports. Yeah, thank you.
For the record, I used it in my speech.
I actually noted it. I didn't take my notes, so I didn't talk about that.
I was so engrossed in the speech that I forgot to.
Okay, so now we give the chance to people to talk about the food they have brought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
we can do to the next section.
And I have shared the voting links, so
Oh,
guys-
perfect.
So we
utilize
can
it.
invite one by one people.
Yeah, we can do that.
Should we first do the voting things so that
Yeah, we can do the voting links,
we can
and then maybe we
close
can
this
announce the result also,
and
and then we can just do that. So it will be not related to. Okay. Let me see if I can do. Fine.
Okay, are we done with the voting? Everyone?
Yeah, I got the 6 responses. I think everybody is done.
So I would like to invite our Solicitor down. Rajan to kind of declare the result.
Somebody have a pen.
Okay, so best role player we have is Prasad. So congratulations, Prasad. And best table topics speaker by a landslide, Aishwarya. Congratulations.
Let me just very, very quickly write down.
We have the physical certificates today.
Oh,
It's assigned. We can maybe we have our president to hand over the winners.
And who is going to hand over the president?
Yeah, thank you very much.
From right hand to the.
The last few of the meetings we haven't got any certificates. So
I think normally soft copy we used to send it through email. Not sure if it has gone.
Simply as few are pending ones we have.
Maybe we can check that and then send it across as one single attachment. One shot we can send. We can rename it as session number and then like TT winner or session number.
This is best speaker, by the way, not table topic speaker.
That's okay. You can just write it as table.
Oh, about table topics. Okay. So, old
This is about table topics.
but old Radisys.
That's okay. Actually, this is from the previous budgets.
Yeah, I know.
Current ones.
the Instagram feed is also all about Indian.
It was handed over.
Who's mine? Yeah, I love who's mine. Okay, let's do this. Best role player award to Prasad. We should take a picture at the end of this. No, not. I mean,
Okay,
this
great.
to TK as well. Thank you very much for best table topic speaker.
Okay, so now we'll invite people one by one, and then whatever the food you have brought, you have to talk about the reason why you brought. Okay? So, yeah.
I should start.
Yeah, I will invite Pranali first.
Yeah. Yes, makes sense.
Yeah, let us
She was the one who recommended.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I thought I will take one photo of everything.
Let's
Yeah, we
open
can
it and
attend.
then we like.
Maybe per plate we can put all the items once all have done the.
Okay, everybody can take their.
So cute. This is okay.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, we'll open and eat everyone. Huh?
Yeah.
This is not from pantry today, okay? This is my bag like today. This is not from that.
Okay, we totally have to.
Pick.
Is it? It's from Bihar.
We call it Kurmi in Chhattisgarh.
Anyone got non-veg, please let me know.
Yeah.
All are vegetarians here.
I'm vegetarian.
Two vegetarians.
Actually, we should have made that very clear.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there are.
And you are
इसको हटा के,
Normal.
well, let's say
Rare. I am a rare piece. Rogue. Take your hand.
Who's from Gujarat?
I'm not, but my father was born and brought up in Gujarat.
Oh. Popular, right?
Oh, this is Kamaran.
It's called as
Khaman,
Dhokla.
Khaman.
No. Dhokla and
Dhokla and Khaman are different. And that is one of the things that I was going to talk about in.
Okay, then I think we can
Yeah.
start the.
Few
We
months
start
ago,
before people
like,
start
we
grabbing.
So
Dhokla
we
and
take
Khaman.
it and talk about it.
No, you can.
No, you can
No, just speak about it. Like,
Right, why you brought it?
Yeah, maybe speak in front, speakers, let's talk in front of the cam so that it comes in the recording.
yeah.
Yeah, just you can just mention what is the dish and.
So hi everyone. So for our potluck today, I've got milk cake. So as we all know, we are from India. And in India, desserts are not only just desserts. It's a form to celebrate our what we call short winnings, or say if it is a festival or anything, just to end your dinner with or a lunch with. That there it comes the dessert. So as we are going to complete our session today, so I thought why not to share the sweets and end this session on a good note. So that's why I've got the sweets which are milk cake. And yeah, the story behind it is when I was kid, my dad always used to bring this milk cake whenever I used to feel sad. So that is really connected to me in this form. And yeah, so I want you all to have the bite of it and try that. Yeah, thank you.
Next.
So today I got from my hometown, from my mother's hand, she made me kurmi and saloni. We call it. Saloni is a salty small dish made from like wheat flour, and kurmi or katwa we call it in our place, local. And another name you said
Thekwa.
Thekwa
In
is in Bihar it is called. So yeah, it's from hometown. There is I don't know any backstories about it, but I got it yesterday. Like I flew hundreds of miles yesterday and got it here, and I bought it here for our today's session. So thank you.
Okay, sure. Someone take a picture. इधर से कोई आके नहीं ले।
Thekwa we make during Chhat Puja mainly.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so today I have brought what is popularly known as dhokla, but it's not actually dhokla, it's called khaman. So the difference is that a dhokla is usually whitish in color, more savory, and khaman is made out of besan, and it is fluffed up with baking soda and things like that. So one of the things that I resonate with about this particular dish is, as most of you already know, it is from Gujarat. And my father was born and brought up there, so he has a particular, liking to all Gujarati food, and so do I. But this was not something I was super fond of in my childhood, and especially because of its distinct kind of sweetness. But more recently, I have started taking to it, not least because it's a healthy snack. And then you feel, guilt-free about eating it. Because I actually did the math and saw that it's really not that calorie dense as maybe other Gujarati snacks generally are, tasty as they are. So for a healthy and interesting snack, I thought khaman was the way to go. So that's what I'm doing.
Till date, I was having dhokla, thinking that it's in Khaman.
Acha, you thought the white thing was the
Yeah,
khaman.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is khaman.
Gujarati people talking about healthy snacks after mixing chini in dal.
I know.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity today. And yes, so it's something called a stereotyping, right? Like whenever a Kerala guy goes somewhere and then what your friends ask for, what the colleagues ask for, banana chips. It's very common. So from my first corporate experience onwards, it's back in 2010, whenever I used to go to hometown and come back, they do expect banana chips. If I don't get it, they feel like, oh, this guy missed something. Though there are so many other items. There is Calicut halwa, which is very famous. Then there are so many other items also other than banana chips. But I could always see that disappointment that, that real authentic banana chips taste you get when you get it from Kerala. It will be slightly different though you get it in Karnataka also. So the first item, because of that, the stereotypical banana chips, I've got one item. It's not from today's snack tapas, I assure you. I just after coming, I noticed that today you also. Oh, you would have just taken from that's not the case, but
No, we just bought the plastic.
So then again, I've got the second dish also. Thanks that I decided to do that. So the second dish, that star type of thing you see there, that's also a famous dish from Kerala. Anyone knows what that is called?
Yeah, I had it, but I am not able to remember the name. It's crunchy, right?
Yeah, that is called achapam. It will be slightly sweet. It's not spicy, of course. It's slightly sweet. This one is called achapam. There's a fun story behind it about achapam in my life. I come from a family where don't even eat egg. It's a vegetarian basically. But I never used to mind if it is there in cake or things like that. It's like not egg directly, right? There are a lot of jokes running around. I know, oh, this is anda wala vegetarian he is, but I don't directly consume egg. But I don't mind if it's there in pastries, unavoidable these days in ice creams. So back in those days, it was very difficult. You did not have the concept of green dot. I mean, during my childhood, it was not there. If it is vegetarian, it will be green. You have to go as per the whatever the shopkeeper says. If it is veg, it is veg. If it is not, it is not. So we know banana chips for sure. It is veg. There's nothing. There's no concept egg mixed or not. So we had this achapam. Somebody recommended to my parents. So we went to the bakery, and then I was still in school days. So we had that in a loose packet. So you have these jars, right? So in jars you keep it not like tightly wrapped. So we call it as loose items. So loose mate is there, like that. That's a term they use. So now the problem with the loose items is you don't have the ingredient list. You don't know what they have added. You have to take it up to the shopkeeper's confidence. So some people used to say that yes, achapam has egg in it at the time of preparation. So it's still a debate. I have seen packets with the green dot that has achapam. So today's achapam, I'm not sure if it has egg during its preparation or not. So if I don't know. In that packet, it's not mentioned the ingredient or if so that time they were like really thinking whether should I go for it. By then they were thinking, when I just opened the lid and I already started having it's okay. I used to have cakes and all like that. If it is there, they were like not cool about. Hey, you have to first understand and then take a call. But I was like, okay, anyway, started, can I finish it? It's very yummy. And they're like, okay, let's assume it is not there, and they also had. So that is the story of achapam, and that's the one I have got.
Yeah, sweet.
Paid lad.
Okay, so now I will talk about.
1 second. Shwet, because he didn't bring anything, he will be put in the most difficult position and will have to judge what was the best food. Just to put him in a difficult position.
Okay, sure.
First thing first, it's not a difficult position for me, let me tell you. I am kind of a...
Shwet, you think, 1 second, you think like you can just say one person ka khana is the best and the other person ka khana is...
Yes, everything so blunt.
People who know me,
He is unfiltered by default. You put a filter is something you are adding on to it.
Sorry, Prasad, please continue.
So, I come from UP and Bihar part, and there's a food quite popular that is litti chokha. So, I was thinking to bring the litti chokha, but I can't make that at home, right? So there's salt, but that opens late. So that one got cancelled. So there's sweet quite popular in my area. That is kaju katli. If you go in my area, you find a pure kaju katli. And so I have brought the kaju katli. And the story behind this is that when you're a child, you eat a lot of sweet, and when you eat sweet, you expect that it should be sweet, right? You eat kala jam, safid rasgulla, right? All that is too much sweet. But when I had the Kaju Katli for the first time, it was not sweet itself. I thought it's just like third grade sweet. I throw it. Later, I developed a taste for it, and I realized that it is quite costly, and it is quite healthy because there is a less sweet. It is more the dry food. Yeah. So
Authentic is not healthy at
It's
all.
not healthy.
It has more than 50% sugar.
no, I think it tastes less sweet as compared to others, so it is quite healthy. So
Yeah.
whenever somebody is coming to your home and that person is having some sugar problem, so we buy the Kaju Katli so that he can eat the person.
I'll tell you what. Since you're okay with buying like Kaju Katli, I'll give you an alternate option that is actually healthy, okay? Like a sweet that is actually healthy. Don't get me wrong, Kaju Katli is one of my most favorite, like I love Kaju Katli. But healthy to mat bolo yaar.
I'm saying healthy because it has a kaju, dry food.
I give you, so there's this other, like you get literally something called a dry fruit barfi, which is sweetened with dates and honey and actually has real dry fruits. So one bar of it is like a protein bar. That is healthy.
Okay, so
Diabetes wale ko Kaju Katli mat
You
khilao.
are team chips and achapam, whether you like it or not. We are in the
Yeah.
yeah, right.
No, but
taste Zindabad.
For sure.
Definitely, I will try whatever you recommended. But in my area, this is the popular one, and that's why I brought it.
So there are actually most of the dry fruits aren't healthy for diabetic people besides dates. Dates has one of the least glycemic index in all dry fruits. That's why it's considered for diabetic also.
But we are not diabetic.
I think we can close the session and then go for the.
Yes, let's stop the recording.
Yeah, you can probably just.
Wait, like let me close the
she
session.
can
Yeah, let me
officially
close
close
the
it.
session. Okay, thank you to your SoundBytes team for being such amazing audience, speakers, and participants today. It was such an amazing session, and I'm really looking forward to the Pet Puja right after. But this is me signing off as your president for one last time. Thank you very much, and with that, I will bring the meeting to a close. We can stop the recording.
End the term.
Ending the term.